I've got every action figure released in the 1995 Congo KENNER toy lineup. This is kind of my time period wheelhouse here, so I want to open these up, check them out, just as action figures in general, and how well they link up to the movie. Toy line mostly kind of sat on shelves a lot. I remember seeing this in stores, sitting there, unbought, and having no interest in buying it. I didn't get to see the movie as a kid. Watching it now, it is interesting because it is all practical effect and pretty interesting in that way, just for the 1995 movie. Of course, the highlight here going to be the apes figures. Pretty cool looking. I always like getting these older figures and seeing that there was a sale at KB Toys, possibly clearance, to get rid of these 3 figures for $5. So pretty good deal. To run through the back, little mini story there about finding the diamond mines of the lost city of Zinj, showing a lot of the figures and things there. I always thought the poster was just didn't really communicate particularly exciting action with just the ape face, especially since it wasn't in any of the monstery kind of apes they deal with. A little more like the kind of main story character Amy, the gorilla here. I think we'll start with Amy just because she is a poster character. Open up a fresh example. Amy want toys. We got just the leg piece there. That's just going to be a swivel. No articulation with the legs other than that. Arms are just straight up and down. They can go all the way around, but nothing with the neck. So very basic here. Amy has her translator technology that lets her speak in the film in a weird text-to-speech voice. More of the piece here with a backpack piece. Looks like there's a slot there on the back and then the piece there, so that's gonna cover that spot. And then it would mostly just translate her sign language. So this is on the arm, kind of a Wiimote motion sensor kind of thing. Didn't really come into the plot that much. Thought she'd do more communicating with the others in the jungle, but just kind of a weaker plot point there. Not sure why you'd really want this figure if you were a kid and you really did like the movie. Just not really an action character. Didn't really do any fighting or anything, and this cruddy string piece isn't that exciting. She doesn't have a missile launcher or anything cool like that. But just the gorilla toy would have been cool, but has this special translator tech on here that's specific to the Congo movie. But probably one of the most accurate characters to what they look like on screen to the toy. So you got that going for it. Then just to go with Amy, we've got the Peter Elliott. Gave her that tech and kind of taught her the speech. Same sale going on there. Comes with night scope backpack. Tracer assault weapon. Just like in the movie. Not really. We'll get to the real action hero of the film in a little bit here. I do love opening fresh action figures to show you off there. The face, I don't know, a little okay for the actor. Probably not even quite meant to look like him, because then maybe they didn't have to pay him. Seems like a guy that would have been in more movies that I would know, but not really. Not like a screen-accurate wardrobe either, or anything like that. Just kind of a generic, ooh, I'm a jungle exploring guy sort of thing. A hole on the back, because he does have a backpack piece accessory. So we plop that on here. This has a moving arm. Oh, it looks like it goes in front, so you can kind of scout. Although this looks a little offensive there as well. The weapon. Kind of a scoped gun also. It has a peg there. Not sure if this doesn't seem to go on anything in the backpack quite. Kind of attach it to this, but I don't think that's really intended. Probably his right hand is the intended gun arm. This one does have some opening, so he can hold it in either hand for his accessory weapon. It just shoots traces. You can trace an animal. Here, I'm gonna trace you. I don't know, man. Looks a little big for that, but nothing that's going to resemble anything in the movie. Just kind of play pieces for him. It look like something's cool is going to happen with him, but he was mostly just there to drop off his gorilla back to where she came from, which happened to be this lost city with diamonds. Speaking of diamonds, got Karen Ross with the ultra laser cannon power diamond sent by the communication company. So they want these specialty diamonds to run their communications array in the film. Conveniently, they power laser guns too, so yeah, that's always a plus. We got her gun here, 2 handles, kind of like 2 plug-in spots that you can put the diamond. I think it's mostly intended for there. She kind of adds it to the side of her device. She's got kind of typical jungly stuff. She never wore like a headband or anything in the movie, so that's just kind of added stuff. So again, not a screen accurate sort of outfit or anything for her, but she does have kind of unique hands here that are meant for holding her gun, you know, and doesn't have to hold a giant rifle. Well, it's underhanded. Let's see. Going underhand there. Gotta power it with the diamond. I would have thought more of them would have came with a diamond. Yeah, that way she didn't just have the one arm, one-handed thing that a lot of these figures will have. She can actually two-handed wield her large weapon like hasta la vista, apes, shooter beam. Probably a cool candidate for like a light-up figure, but didn't spring for that one. But at least she actually did use a diamond-powered laser gun in the movie. So bonus points for that on the action figure. Just not quite a screen-accurate costume, just more toyish in her look. At least she got the unique weapon there that she got in the movie. They didn't just give it to the dude to have the cool laser gun. She's the one with her real weapon from the film. But the real action star is actor Ernie Hudson from the Ghostbusters, playing Monroe, who's their guide into the Congo. Far more the action star than the woman or Amy's handler. Got the capture claw and surprise attack blaster. Not sure what's so surprising about it, but I suppose we'll find out. So a little more accurate with him, the shirt, but not like the bandolier and all that stuff. Not really anything he had in the movie. Multiple knives that you can't take out, and a gun holster, nothing there. And of course he's just a 5-point like they have all been so far. Not too striking of a likeness for the actor either. He has a spot on the back that he can kind of store his gun. He's just kind of carrying it. That is kind of cool. Some of the weapons do have these holes. Looks like maybe if they share the diamond, he can have his diamond powered. So kind of spread the love. Even the other guy can modify his, and maybe only one person at a time can have the diamond powering their stuff to maximum power. So interesting play feature there. So this one, there's not like a handle for this claw. Hand kind of goes inside of it. This looks like a claw from the Terminator toys. I feel like I have this similar design with a Terminator action figure also. Nothing particular inside. He just kind of can have a claw arm. Ooh, I'm gonna claw you and stuff. Not sure if there's any particular way you're supposed to be tilting it. I mean, whatever he's gonna need to capture that. I'm not sure what's so surprising about the blaster weapon either. It looks like, well, I'd be pretty surprised once he started gunning me down with this giant gun too, but can't do the cool two-handed hold like the other. That's what I mean. He's got this huge assault rifle kind of thing and just going Terminator style here, going. But maybe it's because you can put it on his back, pull it out in a surprising fashion. But that was an interesting play feature. I noticed that you can put the diamond on other people's weapons. The claw, I don't know, it doesn't really stay on the hand very well. There's nothing inside really latching it onto the figure. But he still looks pretty cool. And along with Monroe, we have Kaega, just another dude doing the real work and action of fighting off these crazy apes. Other characters just kind of have their own little plot there. Not too big on the combat. Cool guy that he got an action figure instead of Tim Curry's character getting some figure. Kind of have like an extra kind of villainous. We have another cool dude here. I don't remember him being shirtless in the movie, but super barrel-chested, so he looks like friggin' crazy cool. His pants there, again, just a molded kind of pistol there, but you can't pull it out or do anything. There's this crazy gun. Is this a triple barrel gun? That's right. 1, 2, 3. With a scope. Almost looks like this is an iPhone movie camera of the old 3 eyes. He has a peg to store his weapon in the back, but he doesn't have any like bandolier or anything that would like how are you doing that? God! Stabbed into my back. And he comes with a bazooka! Pretty crazy. Big old bazooka. I feel like the action scene in the movie where they had these like automatic turrets, and you think the characters would come with different builds for the auto turrets to be shooting, but maybe the gun part could come off of their turret and they could carry it, or they could set up the automatic and make like the base if you had all the characters, but did not go that route on the toy. I probably should have been on the team back then, but I was probably not very old. Kaega has some hardware here. I think he has some of the coolest guns. A triple barrel pistol and a bazooka. Of course, nothing fires or anything. It's just all play and pretend weapons. But he is ready for some jungle destruction. Okay, you've waited long enough, or you probably skipped my other stuff just to get to the first ape like some sort of jerk. But go ahead and watch here. We'll get the Mangler, one of the apes from the city of Zinj, which they tease so early in the movie and it takes so long for them to show up. Really needed more throughout the movie because they show them right at the start that this is the issue of the film, is these fairly intelligent attack apes. So no accessories, but eyes and teeth glow in the dark. So that's going to be freaking awesome. I would have got the apes just to have, to use with other figures, you know. So he's kind of got the same thing with the Amy, where it's just the legs are just that, and it just twists. Arms are up and down. Nothing on the head. Dang. But we can charge up his glow-in-the-dark pieces here. Oh yes. Big glow on the teeth. A little harder to see with the eyes. Go full darkness here. Okay, yeah, look at this. Pretty good feature. It's going to look cool on the shelf when it's near a light source and it's going to get charged when... Oh, and yeah, definitely creepy in the darkness. Yowza. So nice that they didn't have any accessories, but they have this really cool looking glow to them. So kind of fits with the movie that they're always kind of in the darkness of the jungle as well. Very light on the articulation, not even any head movement. He's got some kind of weird damage, just kind of making him look crazy and wild there. See all the hair stuff molded on him. I can't do a ton with the arms there, but different poses you can get, you know, reaching out, attacking, but kind of angled in a certain way. Ooh, then that's a problem too, that you can't move the legs. They don't seem to stand very well either, even trying to counterbalance with the arms. Now these are a little like hollow inside, so there's kind of a squish to them too. I didn't feel that on the other figures, the people, kind of hollow. Yeah, they are pretty light, so that makes sense. But not being able to stand, that's pretty bad. Dang, we have Blast Face. Now apparently I don't have every figure. Technically there was a mail away figure. It was just another Blast Face just with a different paint job on it that you could get maybe from like a cereal promotion or something. So it's the same figure, just a different color, so I didn't bother. Although these look like they might have the same body, the two apes, just a different face anyway. But every unique mold I'll have here. I think maybe this is a different arms and stuff like that. These are, yeah, they're different, I believe, seemingly. He has a nasty one there. It's like a big wound. It's almost like a blood. It's orange, but you definitely say he's just has a gouged out eye. It's like intense. Really cool inside the mouth and everything. Definitely unique from the other one with more longer hair, and this one's kind of even some on the back of the neck from his blasted face, whatever that's about. But he looks maybe a little more stable, but even he can't stand, and you can't articulate the legs to help him stand, so they'll have to lean against something. Dang, that's pretty bad. He has the nipples. Alright, so let's charge up his glow face. Check that one out. Oh yeah, got the glow there too. Oh, he's missing the eye. He's missing that eye, so that one doesn't even glow. He just has one eye. He's got like a real creepy one eye in the darkness. Oh my gosh. Also, these nicknames I thought they'd have in the movie. They're like, oh no, it's Blast Face and this and the Mangler. They just kind of made up names for the toys. Getting scared. I gotta turn on the light. Scary apes. Mangler and Blastface. Interest. Really cool. I don't know why they both seem to have like a damage thing going on, which is weird. But they can't stand up, so that's pretty bad. They can help each other stand if they can kiss. Ooh, but I had to get the deluxe figure so I have a third ape. We got Bone Crusher. These are going to be a little more expensive figures. I think he has action feature, arm pounding and attack jaw. And he comes with a little ape. But even the deluxe figures were part of this like 3 for $10 sale. Well, I guess the other ones were 3 for $5, 3 for $10. But there's only 2 deluxe figures, so you couldn't get 3. Hopefully you didn't have to get 3 for it. Interestingly, on the back, the weapon accessories that he's going to come with are kind of colored here. Here they're just black, so that's something to note. He's even twist-tied in there. They thought they really had something here. Spicy chicken leg. You can see the spicy bits there, the pointy ones. So he comes with this little dude, but there was no like smaller apes like this in the movie. I'm not sure what this little add-on is. It's like colored cool and the face. Again, they all have like this damage on them. It's really weird. He doesn't look like he's going to be standing, but he does have a foot peg if there's something. Just kind of a bonus, I guess, with your jungle theme, but no articulation. There's just kind of a molded shape for this dude. It's a Zinj attack monkey that wasn't in the movie. Like his bigger club here is like a skull, but it's like a mask that you could like put up somebody's face. Bone end, just like the other club that looks like a chicken leg. Pretty cool little weapon molds. Let's see this deluxe boy here. It's a little heavier because he's got solid torso. But his legs are just going to be the same. He actually can stand, so that's a bonus. He can... Whoa, my God. Whoa. Wow. So the mouth opens, but I've never seen eyebrow articulation. Even in an action figure of The Rock, I've never seen this. That That moves back and it's like the eyes are opening more. And a little bit with the arms moving out as well. Wow, this looks a lot cooler in motion than it looked like it was going to be in the packaging. There's clubs. But all I can kind of do is just spread apart. I mean, I guess you can kind of smash them together. That is interesting with the extra piece there, though. Not much to do with his attack monkey. I'm an attack monkey. Let's charge up his face. See about the glow on him. Okay, so a little harder to charge him because the eyebrows cover the eyes, but they do glow there. Get down low, it looks real angry. Pretty expressive figure. Go full darkness here. He looks, oh my gosh. And you get some movement there, so that's really scary. Yum, 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 yum. I think you have a lot of fun with the ape ones, but maybe not so much the human dudes. Just because you probably wouldn't be that big of a fan of the movie as a kid. Weapons seem to fly out of the hand. This one's a little loose. The longer one's not like a thicker club to hold. And move the arm so it kind of changes how it'll move, but not a lot. I said I wanted extra crispy! That one was definitely worth hunting down the deluxe for, because this is like the coolest ape for sure. Eyebrow action. They did another deluxe figure, but they just did Monroe again. Which is cool, because he has limited edition hat! Well, it would have been cool if there was like another character, like maybe just Kayega had been the deluxe, and then they just done another figure. Looks like he has a lot of weaponry to check out, and an attack monkey. So let's crack this one open too. Is this just me, or is this monkey doing the Randy Orton pose? It's all I can really see with this. And again, you can't articulate him, so he's just always stuck doing this like sideways, like do 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 do. Forgot these Zinj attack monkeys should have glow in the dark faces too. Yes, they do. Again, the sideways face one, you gotta really turn him. Here is the one that came with the bone crusher. Looks like the damage made him lose an eye too. Somehow this looks familiar, I don't know why. Go full darkness. There's Zinj attack monkeys in the dark. Creepy monkey attack. Ooh. Really cool that the smaller ones they even added this feature to, because since they can't do much else, it is cool that they have the glow in the dark. But again, there were no attack monkeys in the film. And let me tell you, I saw the toys first, and then I watched the movie. Really disappointed there were not attack monkeys. Really disappointed. Don't think Deluxe Monroe is gonna make up for having no attack monkeys in the film either. It does have a different gun, a lot cooler gun there. You got the big clip in the front, a molded hat. The hat is not removable, but he does look cool with the hat on. I think he does wear such a hat in the film. Just not like this like gear particularly. So again, still not screen accurate, but he's got like the cool tears. Cool figure and everything. Looking cool. But then he has this bigger rig here. Now this is what I was talking about with the turret thing. Kind of looks a lot more like it, but it's like a wearable version. Go into his back, kind of has like this gun array on his back like this. Looks like he can store the missiles in the back, and you mount the gun on the top. Again, like those turrets in the movie. Store the missiles. Two different shaped missiles. They both shoot out of the same projectile here, which is this. Should be a button somewhere. I don't, oh, okay. This little thingy here is the trigger. I'll shoot it, but I know I'll just lose my missile behind my table like always. Hold me. Crap on a stick. Very powerful. Why does this always happen to me? Try the other shaped missile with the two holes in it. Is that like for some aerodynamic action or what? Man, it really shoots. A very powerful spring in this one, so watch your face with this. And this attaches... what way? I think I have this upside down. So it looks like it probably goes with the little gun kind of things underneath, and it has this stick sticking up. We have to move the arms up for that. Yeah, there's the missile holder on the side. This little kind of antenna thing, and then here's the spot where the hook bottom of the bazooka kind of thing. Well, this is movable. That's where I was kind of confused how this was. This is on a hinge here. That can poke into this spot. It's got the launcher thing, or it can kind of go up, come down, get a missile out and say, I'm gonna shoot a dang Zinj ape, bro. Load up a second shot. None of my toys ever had like multiple shots, I really remember. Keep getting these like after the fact. Multiple shots and a place to store the weapons, so you're really handy. This isn't even counting they can just be holding a normal gun too with this launcher and just being like, he's deluxe, alright. But again, if this could like stand on the ground and be the turret thing like from the movie, it would be a lot cooler to me. There were also 2 vehicles I didn't get, I just got the figures. Now, these are from the Jurassic Park line and they're just kind of redone to be for Congo. They have a grappling hook and a net for catching. They just have literally posters of the movie like on it, you know, like the Jurassic Park would have like the Jurassic Park logo because it's Jurassic Park, a park. Congo with a Congo poster on it. I'm afraid that just doesn't quite make sense. So not a hit movie, and they tried to do the toy line with it. Didn't really help it take off, but it's just a cool relic for me to find later. I do remember seeing these in shelves and stores and wondering, what? Congo? I don't even know what that is, really. I'm not sure if that was attempted to be marketed at kids more so than just the toy line. I think it was a fairly adult-rated film for the most part with the violence and such, but I just was able to get a hold of these mint on card for a good price, so I just wanted to do them for a video here. It's not something I sought out to collect like most of my things here, but it was very interesting to get to see them. I'm not sure what I'll do with them exactly. Probably just give them to some lucky kid. It doesn't matter if the kid knows what Congo is. It's just cool like action figures and apes and things. If you're a fan of the movie, it would be cool to have the collectibles with it, even if they're not screen accurate characters or anything like that. Costumes and such. But that's what I like to do here is open up retro toys as I finish collections or show my older collections, what I have and what I'm getting to add and finish things. And I do open newer collectible things here as well. Born in the 80s, but more grew up in the 90s and what they had to offer. Some 80s leftovers, but a lot of 90s toys and stuff too. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll want to check out more videos on this channel. Maybe even get subscribed and leave Congo a like. If you ever played with these as a kid or if this is the first time seeing it, either way, I'd like to hear about it in the comments as well. I always have fun opening a new toy like this.